No, this is a you and me thing.
You invite your girlfriend.
Shut
I thought it was a you and me thing, and then she showed up. How dumb did I look?
Welcome to Leftovers Podcast. This is James.
And this is Alex.
How you feeling, Alex?
I am feeling a little bit sore.
Me too. Why?
Why?
You?
I thought we were gonna do that.
I got Jinx.
Jinx, you owe me a blowy.
So we're feeling a little sore because over the weekend we decided to start our new fitness era.
Yeah.
And we decided to be the stereotypes of people in their late 20s. Can you guess what that is?
Yeah.
We became runners.
Yes. I didn't even know that was like a real thing. Like you were saying that during dinner or lunch or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That like that's apparently a thing that happens when people are getting older.
Yeah, they get in their late 20s, they become runners, they join run clubs, they just start tracking their health and stuff like that. It's like that weird like post mid 20s where you start caring about your health.
Yeah.
So you start actually like you get the right watch. Oh, like no, I don't need an Apple Watch because I want to listen to calls. Who does that?
Yeah.
You get an Apple Watch to track your steps.
I've never even like looked at, dude, when I got my Apple Watch, I was just like, I don't need any of these fancy things. I just want like, be able to like track my runs and that's it. And that's all I need.
Here's the thing, and I will say this. I am a big fan of a watch because of the notification stuff. Like having it on your wrist and not having to check the phone makes it so much easier when you're like working and doing stuff when you actually need to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
That's one benefit, but it's an expensive benefit.
But then you look like an agent just talking into it like a freaking
I don't talk into it. Do you talk into yours?
I don't use it, man. I only use it when I'm running and that's it.
Well, here's the thing. I used to have a Samsung watch that was gifted to me and it was really cool. I had the...
Poor boy.
Okay. And then I ended up buying a Garmin, and Garmin's like one of those like sporty watches with like, I did some research and it looks like Garmin has like the best sensors in terms of like for heartbeat and all that stuff and actually keeping track of your steps, and it's really solid.
Okay.
And I got it for biking originally because I wanted to have accurate tracking and stuff like that. And I don't know where I was going with this, but I got this watch and I got the Forerunner 55, something like that. And it's like one of the cheaper watches, but it does exactly the same stuff. It has the same sensor as the more expensive one in this line. It has a really, really good band. Like I don't even feel it when it's on. And the Garmin app is so good because it's automatically syncing all the time without draining my phone battery, which is sick. And more importantly, it can predict my actual stats for the future. Like, for example, we just had a run.
Yeah.
And based on that run, it tells me what it imagines I would run a marathon on based on that last run and based on my previous runs.
Wait, are you telling me that your watch imagines?
My watch was... Oh my God, my watch is alive.
Dude, if it can imagine things, that means it's sentient. Does it have AI? It's already there, basically.
I would imagine some sort of AI to predict that, right?
Yeah. Or, no, I think it's just like all math.
Yeah,
right?
I was going to say maybe just a formula.
Yeah, there's like a formula where it's just like, it's going to plug in all of your numbers and then it figures out how fast you're going to run.
Speaking of that, though, my fitness age, according to the Garmin app.
Oh, here we go. This guy's going to fucking flex on everybody.
Yep, 23.
Wow. And you want to know why that I'm all like, this guy's going to flex on us? It's because I'm jealous. I'm speaking from a point of jealousy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Not because you're going to go be a fat fudge.
No, not at all. You're fit as hell.
No.
Dude, when I went on the scale, you know what it tells me my metabolic age is?
What does it say?
It says it's 31.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
Maybe it says 30, but no, maybe 31. Yeah, that's sad. And I'm 28.
How does it say 31?
Because I have visceral fat.
You learned that word, huh?
Yeah, it's also part of that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, like the fact that you are just so built good.
Well, here's the thing. You kept saying that on our run, you thought I'd leave you behind and like all this stuff.
And you
granted, yes, I did leave you behind a little bit, but like not by much.
Dude, you are a dot to me. I could see you because I just have eyes and like they can see far or whatever, But if I was like, I don't even know, like there were parts where I'm just like, he's gonna like, I couldn't see you for like certain times. So in my mind, I'm like, he's probably hiding in the trees about to jump out of me because I couldn't see you. I'm like, surely he's like hiding or something.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Because I was vlogging the whole time. That would have been a really funny thing to do. Just catch you, just be like, let me see how many times I can prank Alex
Yeah,
on this run.
exactly.
And guess what? He can't even walk away from the prank because he has to get back to his car.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's also like far as hell too.
Oh, it's far.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Without even knowing it, we ran over 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit a 10K. And let's be honest.
Yeah.
I think we finished at 13 miles total.
13 miles total.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
That's how much we ran.
No, we didn't. 13?
Yeah.
No.
My watch says 13.
How did your watch say 13?
What does yours say?
8.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 13 kilometers.
Oh. Hey, man, we live in the U.S.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about with these kilometers?
I'm sorry. I forgot we're talking American.
Yeah.
Yes, we ran 8 miles. Basically, we hit 8 miles.
Wait, no, sorry. We are talking American. We ran a total of 96,847 fries length.
I was going to say feet. I was going to say, dang, you know. But here's the thing. We said we could keep going if we had time and we really wanted to. Mm-hmm. I felt great.
I honestly wasn't that gassed out.
I wasn't either.
Like, I felt like I could hang in there for like a good, like, here's the thing. I could get to the 15K mark.
Yeah.
And the 15K mark would have been 9.3 miles.
Exactly.
But then once I'm at 9.3 miles, I'm going to go to 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like only 0.70 away.
I legitimately think we could do a half marathon.
How much is a half?
13
miles?
13 point something.
That's crazy to go from 8 to 13, actually.
It is crazy, but I
Yeah.
don't think it would take us that long to get trained for that.
Honestly,
at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we actually commit to the summer running like we wanted to, we'll be fine.
I think you're right.
I think by next year we'll be running marathons.
Yeah.
If we actually commit.
And I already ran it by like some peeps or whatever, and they're down to like run too with us.
No, this is a you and me thing.
You invite your girlfriend.
Shut
I thought it was a you and me thing, and then she showed up. How dumb did I look?
She didn't even run it with us.
I know.
She just walked. You
Then why
ran
did you
with.
tell her to come?
Oh,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, but you want to invite all these other hoes.
Well, now because you invited yours. The plan was you and me run, right? So I'm just like, oh man, me and my podcast buddy James are gonna go hit the tracks, and we're gonna get real fit.
And we're gonna get lost in the woods together.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a boy adventure. And what do? You bring a girl?
She
to
didn't
our
even
boy
run
adventure?
She didn't even run with us. Who was there waiting for you at the 5K marker so that I could pass it with you?
You didn't. You passed it.
I did pass it, but then
Yeah.
I realized I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait for
So
Alex.
now you're lying to my face. I'm gonna pass it with you.
Oh.
You already passed it. You just ran ahead without me.
You told me to.
So now I'm a freaking gaslighter.
You are a gaslighter. You have a whole story where you're like, he loves us behind, but I guess we're gonna keep pushing.
Yeah. No, it was kind of cool. It was fun.
It was really fun.
I enjoyed like kind of like making like a little content from it, you know, because even though I only posted like 2 stories from that day,
Still fun.
for me that's enough content for me. Like I like that.
That's also more than maybe you're used to.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends.
Yeah.
But you purposeful content.
Yeah.
I guess is a better way to say that.
Yeah, and I was just like, damn, like this was really cool. And of course, you brought your girl, but it's fine. And then so on the next time, we're gonna like show up and like just be out there.
And the best part is,
Huh.
we ended that run with Chinese buffet.
Yeah, yeah.
And I ended up with the worst headache for 2 days.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like when I was leaving, I'm like, you know what? I need a refuel. Like I know Subway's technically not like healthy, but I'm like, the way that I make my sandwiches, I stack it with veggies every single time.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna do that, and like hopefully like I get some nutrients back from that.
Yeah.
And then you ended up calling me because I originally offered if you wanted to go get food.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Chinese sounds good. But then you like said some other thing about like you having to hang out with your girl or whatever. Blah, blah,
I just
blah.
had to hang out with her.
Yeah, well, you were over there. And then so then I was just like, you know what, then I'm just going to head on over to Subway. And then you called me and I'm like, oh, what's this guy want now? And then you're like, are you down to get food? I'm like, yeah. And we went to get Chinese buffet.
You screamed. You don't act like it was just, yeah. You screamed. You're like, heck yeah, dude. Ah!
It's because I was starving after.
Yeah, that was the other thing that was weird to me. Like, I did not expect to be hungry that fast.
Yeah.
I thought it would take me like an hour or 2 after the run. No, dude, I was hungry right then and there.
Yeah, dude, I burned 1,300 calories. Of course I was hungry.
That's funny because mine says only 800, 900.
I think it's because, like,
It didn't take me that much effort.
maybe that. But it's also like, don't you put in like your weight and stuff too?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It takes into account like your weights, like your heart rate and stuff like that. And obviously, like I'm like on the heavier side or whatever.
You're
like,
also taller significantly.
yeah. So like it's gonna take more out of me to like run that amount because it's like burning. Like I'm using more of my body for it. You know what I mean?
It was so interesting to see that. I like just to finish that off real quick. But the interesting to me, and I know it's nerdy, looking at the stats comparing to each other, it was so interesting to see that all our stuff makes sense. Like you're significantly taller than me, so like your heart rate is like 10 beats higher than me in everything.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me.
And you're also more fit.
Yeah, but like not that much more fit than
Dude,
me.
you were a dot to me. I've never seen you as a dot.
Dude, there was a point where I started waiting for you.
Yeah.
And I kept waiting for you to come around the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just wouldn't show up.
I'm telling you, I was far behind. And I feel like even though you like blew past me, I feel like a part of you was still like, I'm just going to hold back a bit. And it showed in your zones. I know I'm right.
That is
You're
true.
silent.
My
Yeah.
zones actually did prove that.
Yeah.
I did hold back a little.
Like you only stayed because like based off of like how much effort you put in, it'll be like you're in zone 1, zone 2, all the way to zone 5, and you were like in zone 3, right? Like a lot of it.
A lot of it.
I was in zone 4.
I hit zone 4 a few times.
Like once.
I hit zone 5 when you chased after when you wouldn't let me catch up to you.
Oh, yeah.
You started screaming weird things at me in public.
Oh yeah, there was a moment where I passed you, but it was just because you stopped. So yeah, and like I had
I
like
caught
this,
up.
I had like this whole bit planned in my head where I'm like, at some point I'm gonna catch up to him, and then I'm gonna like just yell like, "Slow and steady wins the race, bitch! Slow and steady wins the race." But I never got there. I mean, I did because you
You
stopped.
just kept yelling things at me throughout the run. That
Yeah.
kept making me laugh, and I couldn't run with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to screw with your breathing.
Dude, it messed my breathing real bad.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great time.
I'm really happy we did that. I was so happy after.
Yeah, I was too.
I know it's gonna sound like I like you and shit, but like I was really happy.
No, it doesn't show because you brought your girl. But anyways, so yeah, you had a headache too, right? Afterwards.
Yeah, I had a really bad headache for like 2 days.
That's crazy.
You said it was dehydration. You had a headache too, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you said it was dehydration. Maybe I just didn't stock up on enough water.
Maybe.
Yeah, and the
after-
sodium food. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I packed that buffet.
Yeah. And then also like just afterwards, I got a bunch of water. I made sure that before I went to bed, I drank like a bunch of coconut water too and stuff like that.
Ooh.
So I was like good, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah. You were just like, I'm just gonna sip on some Red Bull and hope for the best.
No, I just sipped on water the whole evening.
Really?
Even at the buffet, I had lemonade. I didn't have soda.
But is lemonade worse? Maybe.
Maybe
of the
because sugar. Yeah,
Like it's still bad.
It's not good, but I don't know. I had the no caffeination. I don't know what you call it. No
Yeah.
bubbly, whatever,
Yeah, the trial like the caffeine and stuff.
and no cola.
Yeah.
I would have gotten a Coca-Cola if I could.
You could have.
I
They
know.
have Pepsi though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, are we done with that?
Nice transition, dude.
Because I got some stuff to talk about.
All right.
I don't know if you've been seeing on the news, but there have been meteors crashing lately.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There have been meteors.
No.
Yeah, there have.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I said okay.
Yes. Dude, okay, so like the very first meteor that crashed happened in Ohio, and it happened on March 17th of this year.
Okay. But like no one cared because of Ohio, right?
Yeah, because they're just like, oh, finally take them out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was more hopeful thinking.
Yeah, kind of.
Gotcha.
This meteorite or whatever, it weighed 7 tons.
Holy shoot!
Yeah, 7 freaking tons, and it was roughly 6 feet tall.
Did that not like make earthquakes?
No, because it was only 6 feet tall. But
Oh, you're right. The size matters more.
the size matters. But for some reason, I would think like the density would also do something.
7 tons
is
is insane.
yeah.
What did do you have any information on like that one?
Besides just it landing in Ohio and it created like a massive fireball. Not really much else. But
So it did make a full. It didn't just because you know how most meteorites when they come into the atmosphere they just break in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Before they land. This one came as a fireball.
this one came out as a full fireball, and like
no!
people caught it on their cameras and
That's
stuff
sick.
like that.
That's so sick.
Yeah, like some people even thought like it was like a alien thing or
Yeah,
whatever.
I would have too because it's not supposed to. That means I would pray it was an alien. Only because if I see a fireball that didn't dissipate in the atmosphere, then it's big.
Yeah. And they did like some scientific stuff on it or whatever, and they said that is basically the energy that came off of it was equivalent of 250 tons of TNT.
Oh boy,
So that thing wasn't like a small little guy.
that guy was gonna.
Because 6 feet, you think it's not that big or whatever, but like when it weighs that much, because 7 tons.
7 tons.
A car weighs like what, like 2 or 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah, so like the equivalent of almost 3 cars. That's insane. And this isn't like the first one that's happened.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like there was another one that happened in Texas.
Texas. Everything bigger in Texas.
This meteor was actually not bigger though. It was only 3 feet.
That's small guy.
And it was 1 ton.
1 ton, 3 feet. Still not okay. 3 feet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Dude, that's still heavy. That's dense.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Wait, are we being attacked? Not attacked, but it's like did something break apart in space that is hitting us?
I don't know. That's the scariest part where people are just like, wait, if this has happened twice, is there like a meteor shower? Because there have been meteor showers happening, and like they always say like, oh, it's just gonna like go past. But like, what if it's actually not going past and it's just gonna collide into us?
These are making craters.
Yeah.
I mean, are we just waiting for a bigger one until we get a full on like extinction?
I think they're like, because they're so small, they probably go under like the radar.
I guess so, yeah.
Because there's that one that like you were talking about like a while ago or whatever that was like really, really far, but it's like the size of like 3 football fields or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
And there's a chance
that it could hit us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
That's not sick at all. And so people are obviously just like, you could predict that because you could see that from like a long, long way away, but
Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know if you really can see that because a lot of people fail to see that, there's a correlation between the stain list and a lot of governing people in the office. And yet they're blind to that and it's in front of them. So I'm having trouble seeing how they would see something in space at this
this
point.
isn't a Wednesday episode, sir.
My fault.
Save it for the Wednesday
My bad,
episode.
my bad.
Bastard. And yeah, so the other one that landed in Texas, it created a sonic boom as it crashed.
Oh, dude, that's not. Dude, you're freaking me out. You're freaking me out because, again, meteors are supposed to break apart in the atmosphere before they hit us.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
like-
Sonic boom. You're telling me Sonic landed. The movie's real.
How long until Shadow shows up,
Dude, oh, Shadow shows up. I'm scared because we got 2 options. We got movie Shadow or we got OG Shadow, and he's going to blast me with a gun. He's going to pop a cap in my head. That's terrifying.
Can you imagine if like Shadow the Hedgehog actually landed here and like the first thing he does is like pull out a Glock? It's like, whoa, dude.
Whoa. And then he goes, Maria.
Yeah.
Because remember, that's the... What was her role again?
She was the daughter of like the
That's right.
guy in the lab.
Yeah, the scientist.
Yeah.
And then Shadow became like best friend.
Yeah, like they befriended and stuff like that, and then she got killed. And then he's
Yes.
just like, oh, that's my only friend that I've ever known.
So now I'm going to kill everyone else.
Yeah.
Which
Honestly, fair enough. Like, I'm not even mad about it.
I'm not really happy about it.
Well, I'm not in that world, so I'm fine.
God, I missed that game, though. I miss blasting people with
That was
a
the
cartoon character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great
Riding around
time.
on like a motorcycle.
And it weirdly had weird conspiracy military vibes.
Yeah, it did.
Gotta look back into that.
Yeah.
First game ever that I ever played that had like 72 different endings depending on how you played it.
I think it had like 3, but yeah.
Oh, was it 3?
Yeah. I think it was only, it wasn't like 73, but I think it was like 7, I think.
There was a lot.
Because you could like pick between like there were times when you could be like a orange Shadow.
Yes.
And then like there was one where it was like blue.
Yeah.
don't
You
know
can
if it
be
was, like-
evil. You can be good. Shadow.
Yeah.
You could depends whose legion you would guide
Oh
with.
yeah, I forgot all
The
about
Dark
that.
Lord guy or the government, or if you want to be neutral. And then also if you collected all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
And there's God, I'm having flashbacks of the nostalgia of that game. There's like a weird cybernetic one where you were like kind of doing a maze thing. You were going like through a computer chip. It almost felt, I gotta find this.
Yeah, that game was actually really peak because you could actually pick if you wanted to be good or bad, which I think they rarely ever do that in games.
Yeah, and you know who everyone's gonna pick? The one that gives you a Glock.
Yeah, the one where you just blasted people in the face.
I'm pretty sure like the first map, you had to choose. I can't remember now, but you had to choose between shooting either the soldiers or the monsters.
Yeah.
And I think I just shot everything
It's
inside.
actually kind of crazy to pick the soldiers to shoot, especially when you look at the monsters and they look like straight up demons.
They look like demons.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Apocalypse, like from the Justice League movie.
Yeah, you're
it was
right.
It was that kind of style.
Yeah.
But it was also kind of 3D. Dude, that game was too ahead of its time.
I feel like I remember being on the playground and stuff, and I would just be like, I'm so freaking Shadow the Hedgehog, but I obviously wasn't. I remember just cringing so hard, like thinking back at those thoughts and
No,
stuff.
you know what was cringe?
Huh.
The fact that we used to wait and be like, "What's the next hedgehog is coming out?" And then we were always like, "Oh, dude, they're talking about this hedgehog."
yeah.
And then we were finally right when they came out with Silver.
Yeah.
And that was it.
We would follow up on rumors.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was the best.
Here's the thing, that would have been great.
Yeah.
But we was for Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog lore.
Yeah. You know what's so funny to think about? Like, if we just kept going down that path, we would have probably ended up being furries. Like I
I
think
kind of agree with you.
I think Sonic is kind of like the first few steps into like a furry world. It's that and like
Kinda like
My
a
Little Pony.
Kind of yes.
It's like a gateway drug.
Kind of a gateway kink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets you like kind of like into like that world just slightly because it's like these animal creatures, but they're also humanoid at the same time.
Like Shadow's weirdly hot. Right. I get you. I understand your point.
He's 16, dude.
No, shut up.
I think I remember like there was even like a time where like they came out with everyone's ages.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I thought Shadow was like
Infinity or something like that.
no, he wasn't even considered like real because wasn't he a clone of himself? Like didn't they find out at one point in the game that they just kept cloning his body?
Oh, is that true?
I think there was something because he was like artificially made.
Yeah, I thought he was made from like the DNA of Sonic.
Right.
Yeah.
But then like they were artificially making shadows, I thought.
Oh, and that's why you got like the blue one and like the
That's
orange
what
one and all that
I
stuff.
think that's why.
But maybe it's like the only lore from that game because I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
I
like,
don't think that game is canon.
Yeah, it's probably not.
But the idea, but also, what is canon in Sonic the Hedgehog world? There's
Yeah.
no like long running cartoon. Every game resets itself.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
But you know what is a cannon? This meteor that went through this guy's house.
It went through his
It
house.
went through a dude's house. A dude in Texas.
That guy, okay, I imagine two scenarios. Scenario one, this guy's having a real bad day.
Yeah.
His wife left him. His kid don't talk to. This is Texas, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his wife left him. His kids don't love him anymore, and he's just laying on the couch and he's like, "Oh shoot, who nanny? What could get worse down here?" And then,
Yeah.
brah.
Yeah.
And, you know. And
then-
option two, he's a very happy man, single, and he was, how do we say this? He was combing the parrot, and and as he was doing that, just bah.
Yeah.
And how he has to tell officers exactly what he was doing before it happened.
Yeah, because you kind of have to. But it's also like, it's weird because it's like, now you have like this thing from space in your home.
Is it yours?
Is it yours? That's the question.
Is it really the question right now?
That's the question that I want to ask.
Here's the thing.
Huh.
Legally, did it go through the house and end in the house, or did it go through the floor?
Ooh.
Because once it's in the soil, I'm 90% sure this guy is a homeowner,
Yeah.
not a landowner.
Oh, that's actually really true. I forget that that's a difference. That matters a lot, huh?
Matters a lot.
You think
But
if
also,
he caught it, he would have been fine?
fine. No, would it be his? Yeah, I think if he catches it, he deserves it.
Yeah. But honestly, if that happened to me and like I could actually claim it and own it, I would go everywhere with it.
No. Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
Why?
Two reasons. One,
What?
space bacteria, space AIDS. You don't know.
You're right.
Number
you're right.
two,
Uh-huh.
you could lease it out to. We talked about this. Lease it out to a museum, get money, or sell it.
I would go on like tour with it.
Tour for what?
Just show it off to everybody.
And what are you gonna? What's the bit?
Actually, it's
you're a
great.
comedian. Let's be honest. At the end, at the heart of everything, if you were to go on tour, you're a comedian. What could you do with a rock?
You think I'm a comedian?
Shut up, okay? What would you do with a rock from space?
Freaking
Stick your thing in it?
No.
What are you gonna do? It's so funny.
You're right, actually. I think going on tour with it would be dumb. You kind of have to have it just set up somewhere and everybody come to it.
And then what? You charge them $5?
Yeah, look at my rock.
Oh my God, we can go on Route 66 and be one of those like stop things with with tourist traps.
Yeah. We
could
be
do
like,
that.
Look at this space rock.
Look at the space rock
Show like the evidence that it was like yours that you caught and
and
stuff.
show the video of you combing the parrot right before it hits.
Yeah. Caught all on camera.
And you tell them this is not legally porn because this is evidence.
Yeah. It's for science.
It's for science.
Yeah.
Look at this scientifically. Here's a zoomed in shot of me just in case you want to see my scientific reaction.
Oh, but no, it's actually crazy to think about that. Like, you could just be chilling in your house and all of a sudden there's a meteor just going straight through your goddamn ceiling.
I was just thinking the other day, like, dang, everything could just end out of nowhere. But I never thought into my head, oh yeah, a meteor could just freaking blast through the house.
That's why you gotta
That's
live-
just an option that God made.
Yeah, that's why you gotta live life to the fullest. Because even if you're just at home, just being afraid, shit could kill you still.
Was he like home or was he not? Do we know?
I do not know this actually, but looking more into it, I've been seeing that this is not the first time that this has happened in like recent memory. There was
No.
one that happened in Canada in January of 2025. A fireball was recorded by a doorbell camera.
Yeah, I saw the videos. It went viral.
Yeah, and then like right after that, it happened again in like Maine / Canada.
Okay.
And then before that, it happened in France in 2023. So it's been kind of a big like year for the meteors. Meteors.
Go for them. Go
It's a
then.
meaty year. It's a meaty year.
Now that word sounds weird in my ears.
Yeah, it does.
Wait. You know what they've said, right? You've heard what scientists say that like meteors are always falling on Earth and just go underreported because it's like, what are you going to do? Report every freaking meteor that hits the Earth?
And plus, like, they usually break up before they can actually like
Exactly.
touch ground. Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Technically, are these significant? Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
are. They went through a person's house.
7 tons.
7 tons is crazy.
Yeah.
But I do wonder how much meteorites actually fall and go unreported then.
That's probably really true.
Yeah, I've seen them here, like locally here. I've seen the green, what do you call it? The flashing light of the meteors when they fly by.
Have you?
I've seen them here.
What the hell?
You've never seen them?
No.
Dude, just drive. I'm not even joking.
Dude,
Around
just look
sunset.
up.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're like me, who's always looking at the sky,
Yeah.
waiting for a UFO, then yeah. I mean, you'll eventually see something.
I am too, but all I see is like drones sometimes.
That's what they want you to think they are.
No, but like there's always like some dude around here. I don't know who it is, but like they drive like a drone sometimes, just out and about.
Want to meet that guy?
I don't.
Why?
His drone is always like close to like my house. What if it's the FBI?
What did they want with you?
This podcast.
They want your jokes?
No, we're exposing secrets on here. They found out about our files.
Here-
But not, that sounds crazy. That sounds fucking insane. I'm talking about the leftovers files. That's what I'm talking about. Like the segment that we do on Wednesdays.
Every time we talk about the files,
Yeah.
always a weird way we talk about it.
Yeah.
Every time it's come up, it's like, man, great name, but you can't mess this one up.
No,
you
you
can't
have
even
to
play around with it.
You have to say the leftover files.
You have to say it.
Yeah. The leftover files. Like even that, you know, because people would still be like, oh, the leftover files from the thing. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's not. It's
It could
still,
be. It could be.
Yeah, true.
Listen to the
true.
episode.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, would you fight for it? Would you fight for the meteorite if it fell on your home?
To own it, yeah.
Because I'm 100% sure the government or NASA or whatever,
Yeah.
they have to come in and examine.
Yeah.
But would you fight for it?
Yeah.
I think
if the
so.
Men in Black show up,
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah.
Men in Black show up.
Yeah.
You can have it.
If-
Whatever
if-
you want.
if two dudes in suits
You
show
can have
up,
my mom. For like seriously, if it's the Men in Black, whatever you want, dude.
yeah. If two dudes in suits show up and they have no eyebrows, it's yours. It's yours.
But I do. Here's the thing. You don't think that people would kind of fake it, like fake be Men in Black?
Oh,
I'm gullible. You show up with no eyebrows, I'll give you whatever you want.
that's actually like a fashion trend right now too.
It is, and I hate it.
Yeah, I do too. But
Or bleached eyebrows.
Yeah, that's
at
what
the, at the very least, you still have the hair.
I don't like either one. But yeah, you're right. Somebody could just like be down like the street and be like, "Hey, there's this dude. The thing just crashed through his house. Let's go over there and take it."
Would it be a bad prank if we started going to random neighbors' houses together? We got the same exact haircut. We wear suits that are matching. And we started talking all weird. And then we started saying, like, we just want to know if you've seen anything in the last recent days in the skies.
You know what's really funny? Like even thinking about that, I get scared that I'll somehow turn into one on accident. I don't know.
You'll be one of them.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I've heard you have to go, like, you have to be really smart, to be part of, like, that world. We're not talking about, like Harvard smart.
Yeah.
We're talking about, like, you have to be able to scheme a little bit.
The Men in Black stuff?
Like, to get to that level of government. Like, that level is, like, where the president doesn't really know stuff.
Yeah.
I've heard, like, if you get recruited by CIA, it's not about being smart education-wise. It's about being smart, almost like street smarts. Like, you
Yeah.
know how to mess with people. You know how to
Yeah.
you know how to gaslight people. You know how to make people do what you want. You got to be really smart at that.
Manipulation.
Manipulation.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think we have that in us.
I'm
I'm manipulative, but only with girls.
I always thought that the Men in Black weren't even human. Like that was my opinion on it.
That's my opinion too.
Yeah.
Not with those faces and eyebrows.
Like I always thought that they were like alien type of creatures. And like they kind of like
Or
what's the word?
bionicle.
What's the word when you dress up as somebody?
Cosplay?
Yeah, I always thought that they were like people that just kind of cosplayed as humans.
I see what you're saying,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. I'm not taking the risks. A meteorite falls in my house. Yeah, I'm screaming for joy because I'm like, yeah, rent's paid.
Yeah.
But then like they show up. I'm like, you know what? I was going to go to work anyways on Monday.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And plus, also, my biggest question, and this is what we're going to end it on.
Okay.
Does insurance pay for my house?
I think yeah.
Is that an act of God?
That should be considered one, yeah. Because you can't control that.
You can't control it. You can't predict it.
You can't fake it either. You can't
Mm,
cheat
that's
like
true.
the insurance companies. You can't be like, oh, it was faulty wiring. That's why my house exploded. You know?
Dude,
It's
some insurance are so fishy.
Yeah.
They'd be like, well, why was your house placed there? Okay, fine. Granted, you had no control. How come you didn't update your shingles? You know what?
yeah.
You know what? You haven't replaced your roof in 8 years. It seems like an issue that you could have had.
They would find any way to like.
Any
blame
way to
it.
not pay
Yeah.
you. Okay, also, how do you kind of fix some of that stuff? Because you're not talking about just a hole. You're talking about burns.
Yeah.
And also,
7
Does it?
tons.
yes, but also like, doesn't a scientist kind of have to come out and be like, yeah, it's safe to touch things?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I don't think I'd be... or also, wouldn't the house catch on fire?
That too. But it's also like, this thing is from space. It's been exposed to like radiation beyond
yes,
levels that we are even like capable of being around.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I was ready to pick it up. I was ready to get some muffin gloves and just pick it up. The muffin gloves, gosh darn, oven mitts. Oven mitts. Wow, I'm dumb.
No. You're just fat.
Put some oven mitts and pick that thing up and then start being like, I got it.
Yeah.
First one to touch it, I touched it, call dibs.
Play some hot potato on it.
Oh,
Hot potato.
volleyball?
Yeah.
Most expensive volleyball ever.
Spikes that shit on your fucking house.
And then it opens an egg.
Yeah. Venom.
You're going to go back to your stupid crap.
Yeah, just end the show, bastard.
Would you file a claim? Would you go through all the hassle or would you just pretend like it didn't happen? Because I'm starting to think like it sounds like a lot of work to deal with.
Yeah.
I might just say it didn't happen. That whole gunshot.
You would see your gunshot from the ceiling. No, you have to file something. You have to call somebody.
Who do you call?
911, and then they kind of figure out like whoever like is supposed to be on charge.
What
of
if
that
they
stuff.
go like, we don't really is it an immediate emergency? No, it's just a hole in my house.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like an emergency. Call our non-emergency line.
No, well then now call the non-emergency line, and then have somebody like show up.
We kind of deal with like important matters. We don't deal with house fixtures. Call your insurance.
I have venom in my house.
Oh, well, that's a different thing. Call 911 again.
God damn it.
And also, do you call a scientist?
Yeah,
How
for
do you get their
sure.
number?
Well, I think like the cops would do all that stuff.
You
know?
think so?
Yeah.
It's just funnier to think that the homeowner always gets screwed in every situation.
I think how it
you have to
goes-
find your own scientist.
Yeah, no, I think how it goes, you call 911, they call like the FBI, then like the FBI has like their access to like everybody, so you're fine.
There's protocol for this, right?
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let us know down below. What would be the protocol if a meteor falls to your house? And also, if it hits you, who pays
yeah.
for that? Who pays for my emotional damage?
Dude, if it hits you, you have no more emotional damage.
I've heard a story that someone did actually get penetrated with a meteorite.
They survived?
They survived.
Are they God?
But I do want to know now.
Yeah. What happened to that guy's
what
like
about-
insurance?
Yeah, like did his premium go up?
Yeah.
Was it like $4 or $8? That
Yeah.
makes a difference. It's like that guy who gets struck by lightning twice in his life.
Yeah.
That guy should have bought a lottery ticket.
I don't even know if they should, because at that point, just fucking die.
This is James.
This
Follow
is
us at
Alex.
LFTBRSPOD on TikTok. Like and subscribe, and follow for more funny bits like this.
Yeah.
You've been listening to Leftovers Podcast.
Leftovers, 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 leftovers.
James was just twerking.